Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has once again found himself at the center of controversy. During a fiery broadcast of The Last Word, MSNBC host Lawrence O'Donnell delivered one of the sharpest criticisms yet, branding Kennedy a crime against humanity. His remarks were aimed squarely at Kennedy's long history of vaccine skepticism and conspiracy-driven claims, which O'Donnell argued have undermined public trust in science and endangered countless lives. O'Donnell, who studied at Harvard University during the same years as Kennedy, used personal history to cut deep. He stressed that Kennedy had never studied biology, never taken pre-med courses, and would not have been able to pass them. The host's harshest line came as a direct rebuttal to Kennedy's earlier claim that COVID vaccines represented a crime against humanity. O'Donnell countered bluntly that, in fact, it was Kennedy himself who should be described that way. The criticism did not stop there. O'Donnell widened his attack to include Donald Trump, linking Kennedy's rise in government to what he described as the former president's obsession with celebrity over competence. He called Kennedy the most unqualified Health and Human Services Secretary in history, arguing that his only qualification was his famous last name. In his words, he got that job from Donald Trump because of one word: Kennedy. This blistering takedown followed Kennedy's tense appearance before the Senate Finance Committee, where lawmakers grilled him on his leadership of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Critics, including fellow MSNBC host Joe Scarborough, accused him of misleading testimony and even lying under oath. Kennedy's trajectory has been a dramatic one. Once admired as an environmental lawyer and activist, he has since alienated much of the scientific community as well as members of his own iconic family by embracing fringe positions on medicine and vaccines. His sister, Mary Carey Kennedy, recently went public with her own call for him to step down, citing the turmoil he has caused inside the CDC. Despite family disapproval and widespread criticism, Kennedy's influence has grown. Supporters view him as bold and willing to take on the establishment, but opponents warn that his platform represents a real danger in a world still grappling with the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic. O'Donnell's scathing remarks reflect that concern, casting Kennedy not just as a controversial figure, but as a genuine risk to public health. His deep connection to Donald Trump and his elevated role in shaping health policy signal that Kennedy has no plans to retreat from public life. Whether viewed as an outsider willing to challenge the system or as an irresponsible voice spreading mistrust, Kennedy's presence in Washington continues to fuel fierce debate. This story is a reminder of how politics, family legacy, and public health can collide in unpredictable and sometimes explosive ways. If you want to stay updated on stories like this, don't forget to subscribe to InsightPulse and hit the bell icon so you never miss our latest breakdowns.